There is nothing more essential to our well-being and health than breathing, taking air in, letting it out, and repeating it 25,000 times a day. Yet as a species, we humans have lost the ability to breathe correctly, with grave consequences. In Breath, journalist James Nestor traveled the world to discover the hidden science behind ancient breathing practices, like Sudarshan Kriya, Pranayama, and Tummo, to figure out what went wrong and how to fix it. Here are the top 7 lessons from James Nestor's Breath. Lesson 1. Know the benefits of breathing through the nose. Simply training to breathe through our nose could offer huge gains in endurance and cut total exertion in half. Athletes felt invigorated while nasal breathing and less exhausted. There are 2 options the body makes energy from: air and food. With oxygen, a process known as aerobic respiration, and without oxygen, anaerobic respiration. Anaerobic energy is generated only with glucose, or simple sugar, which is quicker and easier for our bodies to access. It is a kind of turbo boost and backup system when the body doesn't have enough oxygen. When we use our cells aerobically with oxygen, we gain at least 16 times more energy efficiency over anaerobic. The key for exercise and other activities is to stay in that energy efficient, oxygen-eating, clean-burning aerobic zone at all times, during rest, and for the vast majority of time during exercise. Lesson 2. Understand the importance of lung capacity. Just a few minutes of daily breathing and bending can expand lung capacity. We can expand our lives with just that extra capacity. The less efficient and smaller lungs became, the quicker subjects got sick and eventually died. The cause of deterioration didn't matter much. Smaller meant shorter, and larger lungs equaled longer lives. Any regular practice that expands the lungs and keeps them flexible can increase, or at the very least retain, lung capacity. Moderate exercise like cycling or walking has been shown to boost lung size by up to 15%. The most important aspect of breathing was not just to take in air through our nose. Inhaling was the easy part because the key to breathing, lung expansion, and the long life that came with it was the transformative power of a full exhalation. Lesson 3. Do it slow. The best way we can prevent many chronic health problems, extend longevity, and improve athletic performance is to focus on how we breathe, specifically to balance carbon dioxide and oxygen levels in the body. To do this, we would need to learn how to inhale and exhale slowly. For every 10 pounds of fat we lose in our bodies, 8.5 pounds of it come out through our lungs. Most of it is carbon dioxide mixed with a little bit of water vapor. The rest is urinated or sweated out. For a healthy body, inhaling pure oxygen or overbreathing would have no benefit, no effect on oxygen delivery to the tissues and organs, and could actually cause a state of oxygen deficiency that might lead to relative suffocation. Lesson 4. Breathe less. Just as we became a culture of overeaters, we've also become a culture of overbreathers. A lot of us breathe too much, and up to a quarter of our population suffers from more serious chronic overbreathing. The key to optimum breathing and all the health, longevity, and endurance benefits that come with it is to practice fewer inhales and exhales. Slower but longer exhales mean higher carbon dioxide levels. Having that bonus carbon dioxide makes us gain a higher aerobic endurance. Training the body to breathe less actually increases VO2 max, highest oxygen consumption, which not only boosts athletic stamina, but also helps us live healthier and longer lives. Lesson 5. Chew. Our ancient ancestors chewed for hours every day. And because they chewed so much, their faces, mouths, teeth, and throats grew to be strong and wide and pronounced. Food in industrialized societies was so processed that it hardly required chewing at all. For the majority of our population, the best medicine is prevention. It involves reversing the entropy in our airways, so that we can avoid anxiety, sleep apnea, and all the chronic respiratory problems as we grow older. It involves expanding the too small mouth that has become common today. Lesson 6. Hold it in. The nagging need to breathe is activated by a cluster of neurons called the central chemoreceptors, located at the base of our brainstem. When we breathe too slowly and carbon dioxide levels rise, the central chemoreceptors send alarm signals to our brain, telling our lungs to breathe deeper and faster. When we breathe too quickly, these chemoreceptors will direct the body to breathe slower to increase carbon dioxide levels. This is how our bodies determine how fast and often we need to breathe, not by the oxygen level, but by the amount of carbon dioxide. The breath holding that occurs in constant partial attention and sleep is unconscious. It's something that's out of our control. The breath holding practiced by the ancients and revivalists, however, is conscious. Lesson 7. Retain balance. Just like all Eastern medicines, breathing techniques are best suited to serve as a preventative maintenance, a means to retain balance in the body so that milder problems won't blossom into more serious illness. Should we lose that balance from time to time, breathing is often able to bring it back. The perfect breath is to breathe in for about 5.5 seconds, then exhale for 5.5 seconds. We can practice this perfect breathing for a few minutes, or for a few hours, because there is no such thing as having too much peak efficiency in our body. In conclusion, modern research is showing that making even slight adjustments to the way we breathe can improve athletic performance, rejuvenate internal organs, halt snoring, asthma, and autoimmune disease, and can even straighten scoliotic spines. Have you been breathing correctly? Let us know in the comments section. Thank you for listening. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on my new content. You can also get a free copy of the audiobook by clicking the link in the description. Until next time.